How is it that it just kind of seemed like overnight one time I woke up and boom, there was the 11s, those two lines right there on my face, and they just kept getting worse. I do have a couple products that I do like to use to tackle that, but how about a 100% natural alternative to Botox? Let's see what that is all about and does it work. This is from Skin Supervision Tape Tox that we are talking about today. I've never had Botox, but let's see. I'm going to now start to try to tackle these wrinkles up here and more my crow's feet, but I just really wanted to be able to focus on one part of my face so that I could really see if there's a difference and just zero in on that. And there has been a couple products that I have used that I like, but I stopped using them because I wanted to see what these do. From Skin Supervision, and they're called Tape Tox. So it's kind of like a stretchy band-aid almost is kind of how I would describe how these feel. You want to test, first of all, you want to test it on I did it on my inside wrist, just to make sure I didn't have any reaction to it, any redness or anything like that. I don't have sensitive skin. Sometimes around my lips is sensitive, but other than that, and no reaction. So then the first day I put them on my 11s and I wore it for about a couple hours and then removed them. Then the next time I wore them for about 4 hours. And now I wear them overnight. So when you place an order, and I will have a link down below with all the information that you can go and look more on the website. This is a small business, so you are supporting a small business if you check out her site. The brand did send these over to me with no obligations for me to do a video or talk about them. She just wanted me to try them and see if I liked them, and I do, so I wanted to share them. You want to have a clean face. You don't want to put on any moisturizers or serums, and you want to apply these wherever you have the concerns. There is instructions that come with it, show you kind of the different areas that maybe people have, and it gives you instructions on how to remove them. This is cruelty-free, natural. You can also from the brand get, this is an Aurora Stone oil. And I was using this for a couple different things, to do the massaging with this stone, and also I use this to remove the Tape Tox. This oil is $47 for 1 fluid ounce, and a little does go a long way. Once you've kind of figured out, how much oil you want to use, you may want to, it does have the measurements on there so you can, know how much you're using if you want. What I have found is when you're removing these, you want to make sure you put the oil on and cover this so it is completely dark, completely wet. And I find leave it on for at least 5 minutes. The instructions do say like after 1 minute you should, you might be starting to be able to roll that back. I like to leave it on 5 minutes. So I put these on at night, go to bed, wake up, and now, and I should say that I put these on, and then if there is any serums or anything that I do want to use though, like since I'm concentrating on my 11s right now, I put them there, and then I did put some serum the rest of my face. Going forward, now I'm putting them there, and then on my crow's feet, and then my oil and stuff the rest of my face, if that makes sense. But then in the morning, I put this on, and so I just drop it onto the Tape Tox, make sure it's soaked, and I set my alarm for 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, I start to see if they'll start to roll. You want to make sure, because the first time I didn't have enough oil and I didn't let it set long enough, and I could kind of feel, it didn't hurt, but I could kind of feel when I was trying to get it off. You don't want to be able to feel, like it should just start to where you can just kind of roll it off and it comes off with no pain, no nothing. The first couple of times it was a little bit red, but the more I've done them, now it doesn't even really get that. I mean, maybe a hint of red when I'm taking it off, but not much. So then the other things that are on her website is, yes, this oil, And then this stone is an Aurora Stone. So it does give you the different, it changes colors. It's kind of like the mood ring. And it tells you what each of the colors represent, like how relaxed you are, and gives you instructions on how to use this. You know, you want this side for your cheek area, this side is for this, and then in the curve here is for your chin area. The stone is $47. They do have a payment plan if you want to like bundle everything together. So it may seem like $49 for the Tape Tox might seem a little bit much, but look at when I unboxed how many you get. You get a ton. So it depends on how many places you're putting it on how long they'll last, obviously. But I'm super happy with the results that I'm seeing on here. So I am looking forward to next tackling these lines and my crow's feet. I will for sure do updates over on Instagram and probably some YouTube shorts. But I just wanted to tell you guys this is, you know, maybe a perfect idea for Mother's Day. Like, not only if your mom talks about her wrinkles. You don't want to just give her this if she hasn't and been like, yeah, you're getting some wrinkles. Do you have the 11s? Huh? Do they bug you too? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.